On behalf of the Mexican Society of Science and Technology of Surfaces and Materials, I'm pleased to welcome you to the 5th International Conference on Surfaces, Materials, and Vacuum. This year, our conference takes place in Tuxtla Gutiérrez, as you may know, the capital of the state of Chiapas, a very interesting state with an ancient Mayan tradition. From its beginning, our society has been an important forum used by the Mexican scientific community for discussion of scientific and technological topics related with research in the areas of surfaces and materials. This conference is a continuation of a successful tradition of previous national meetings, which started 32 years ago. This year, the organizing and program committees have put together a technical program with more than 430 papers, with the participation of scientists from different parts of Mexico and foreign countries. The technical program of the conferences traditionally is divided into plenary conferences, short courses, 14 symposia, which are divided in oral and poster contributions. A very interesting symposium was added this year to the activities of our conference. I mean the Symposium of Tribology. We expect this symposium will be of interest for many of you, and in the next years, this symposium could be presented in its full format, I mean with oral and poster sessions. This year, it was possible to offer a large number of student grants, and we hope that this will encourage the interaction between researchers and students, making this event a good opportunity for them to discuss their most recent results. A relevant activity of our society is the divulgation of science. In this occasion, we have the support of the local university, the Autonomous University of Chiapas, and we thank Maestro Javier Valls for your support. And of course, I appreciate the support of Dr. Sandy Estrada, who is the head of the local organizing committee. And of course, the efforts of Dr. Wilfrido Calleja, the presenter, this is the organizer of this symposium. I would like to express special thanks to the American Vacuum Society for their continued support during many years already. Professor Gary McGuire, it's nice to see you again among us here in Chiapas. Professor Susan, welcome to Mexico. It's your first time here in our conference, and we really hope that this won't be the last. I wish to acknowledge the program chair, Stephen Muhl, for his extraordinary work to coordinate with the program committee to organize the technical program. I also acknowledge the entire organizing committee, Claudia Mendoza, Martin Zapata, Juan Hernandez. It was very nice to work with you during these 2 years. I acknowledge for your personal commitment to make this conference a success. We also thank the exhibitors and our members for their contributions and economical support, and we most sincerely hope that everybody has an enjoyable and productive week here in Tuxtla Gutiérrez. Thank you very much.
Now, Dr. Susan Sinnot gave us some words.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here representing the American Vacuum Society, which has had a long tradition of fruitful interactions with the Mexican Vacuum Society for many years, and we look forward to continuing to interact closely over the next many years. Thank you.
Now, Dr. Gary McGuire, please.
As noted, your society began almost 30 years ago. And the AVS had the pleasure of participating almost from the very beginning. I've been one of the very fortunate ones to have visited Mexico many times. When I come, I look out at the audience here, I see many friends and colleagues that I've gotten to know over the years, and I appreciate that very much. I feel welcome every time I come. In the early years, the society here struggled, the same as the AVS. As you can imagine, founding any new society is a challenge. It's important. As you look around today, you have many volunteers. You know the members that you can call upon to get work done, just as Stephen has done this year. He's done an excellent job of bringing together the program. But in a new society, you're trying to establish your traditions and your infrastructure. You're trying to establish the continuity. And I would say you've achieved a level of success that goes beyond any of the early organizers' expectations. In fact, you may find it interesting. Many times at the board meetings of the AVS, I've pointed to the way you run your meetings as a model for us. You know, we're an older society, we are a larger society, but I think on a level of the individual in comparison, you have more active participation and enthusiasm, which I think comes from the excitement and energy of growing an organization. You're still growing, and even I think compared to last year, I don't know the statistics, but the number of papers that you have is certainly beyond what one would expect. So you look like a very healthy and vibrant society. And the AVS has always relished the opportunity to be a small part of that. We'd like to see that continue and grow. We'd like to build upon the traditions that we have between our two societies. We also have a speaker here from Brazil. You may know that the AVS also supports Brazil and has had a similar tradition. But by far, I think our major interaction has been with the Mexican Vacuum Society, and one can't fully explain why that's true, but our paths have crossed in many ways and continues to build upon each other, and for that we thank you.
Thank you very much, members of the Presidium. Welcome everybody to Chiapas. Welcome to our university, la Universidad Autónoma de Chiapas. It's a great honor for us having all of you here this morning. In 2 more years, we're going to celebrate our 40th foundation anniversary. In order to be a stronger university, we're working now in a deep process of checking and rebuilding our goals and internal policies. We want to have more vinculation with the social, economics and political groups as chambers, professional associations, and local governments. We are working also in the university internationalization as a proof of that this conference. And last year we have signed an important agreement with the ICTP, the International Center of Theoretical Physics. The ICTP is in Europe, and this will open 2 regional offices in America, one in South America, in Brazil, in Sao Paulo University, and the other one here in Mexico, here in Chiapas, and here in our university. This regional office will attend Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean. And we are going to have mathematics, physics, sustainability, and energy studies and researches. And we are very proud for that. Now, I'm sure that we are going to have an excellent results this week in this conference with your presence. Thank you very much, and once again, welcome. And now, please stand up. And it's a great honor for me to declare the inauguration of this international conference being 9:30 on 24 September. Thank you very much, and nice results.